Welcome to PASS 25. This is highlights from the mini symposia. I'm here with two very powerful women, Michaela Taufer, professor at University of Tennessee, and Maria Girone, director of Open Lab Essen. You are here because you were co-organizing a mini symposia. And the title is, I need to read because titles are very long this year, Data Without Borders, Fostering Equity and Access in Scientific Research. Can you tell us what was this mini symposium about?
Well, it was about how different communities handle data, in particular in this moment in time in which everyone is talking about AI workflows. And actually, when we're talking about AI, we're also talking about data. And this is a very important problem that we are just now starting to talk about. So what we wanted to do was to put together a number of different communities, from science to infrastructure to industry, and start a dialogue about data and AI.
Indeed, and we had fantastic speakers. We have Anna Radanovacic from Google, who joined us representing the need of the industry, and Thomas Heuser, who is director of NCAR in US, so looking at aspect of data and climate and weather, and Dimitros Christoidis from CERN, telling us about the reality of scientists dealing with large data in the community around Europe.
So truly interdisciplinary, but not only interdisciplinary, and really without borders. So you have tried to put together a really varied communities all together to discuss. But then I assume that you had very interesting and challenging discussions. So what are the highlights? What are your take-home messages?
That it is time we take data seriously, indeed. And we have seen different reality with this common urgency for a data fabric or an ecosystem that allow us to serve the community, not only giving access to the data, but also providing tools for using the data that are too often remote, too often very large, and too often have the knowledge embedded into the data. And then, of course, there is the aspect of energy associated with moving data, energy associated with the training of AI, and that is across all the dimension we have seen today, geographically, scientifically.
We have also discussed, in fact, and touched upon sustainability, which is something that for science as well as for the entire world, industry is also very important. And in particular, science today is focusing on how we can build our future and make it sustainable in terms of energy and also in terms of costs. And this is an important aspect that we need to continue to discuss and we need to work on.
So data is important. I think the message should be out there because we have been now talking about data for quite some time, but then not to lose the momentum that you have gained by having this mini symposium at the PASS conference. Do you have some next steps or ideas that you would like to follow up?
Absolutely, and PASS has been an ideal platform to start a conversation between colleagues in Europe and the United States to put in contact developer and user of tools like the National Science Data Fabric.
Like the CERN Rusio data management team, all together to discuss solutions that we would like to tackle for the future, bridging these initiatives across the oceans.
So next year we'll hope to see you again, but maybe with the first real results to share with the community besides, additional discussions, of course.
A challenge that we are ready to take with us, and we look forward to be back next year at PASS, which is in Bern. So What an exciting city to visit and what great collaborator to work with to prepare the next participation.
Absolutely.
So thank you very much for coming. We have given the location of next Past already. We have unofficially presented the location of Past 26. But thank you for joining me, and thank you all.